So this is our WINO application. To start, we are going to sign up. This is our register screen, so I'm going to register as a user. Put my username as my middle name. Add a birthday. Okay. Actually, let's do this. 1993, female. Alright. So if we hit submit, we will be logged into our application, and this is the main screen for the application. So now let's say I want to log out of the application. I go to the menu screen and log out. And now I can log back in with the email and password that I just made. So if I log in, I'll come back to my main screen. It'll greet me with my username up here. Now I can go to the menu, and let's say I want to add something to my vineyard. So I just bought a wine, and I'd like to add it to the inventory on this application. I could take a picture if I wanted. I'm going to leave it out for now. If I leave it out, it'll just fill it in with this placeholder. I'm going to add a red wine that's a blend. Vintage. Let's say I have 2 bottles. And I'll give it a 4-star rating. It's stored on the 3rd shelf in the kitchen. And for notes, I'll say I need to buy more. And now I can save this wine, and it'll show up in my inventory list. If I want to edit it, I can just click on the info again, select menu, and say edit. Otherwise, if I want to delete this wine, I can hold it and decide if I want to delete or not. So let's go back to the main screen and add a wine to my wish list. So this is the wine that maybe I tried at a restaurant that I just want to remember the name of, let's say. So it was a white wine, and it was a Chardonnay. And the vintage was also 2010. And I really liked it, which is why I put it in my wish list, and I can save it. So again, this will show up on my wish list. Now I can view the info again, and let's say I bought this wine, I can actually add it to my vineyard straight from the wish list. So now if I go back and look at my inventory, I will see both the wines. And this actually does a dynamic search, so if I start typing the name of a wine, it'll begin to show up. And look for the morning fog and automatically update. From the menu screen, I can also pair a wine or a meal. So let's say I want to pair a meal, and I feel like seafood and maybe some shrimp. So this suggests that I have a Chardonnay with my shrimp. So if I search my vineyard for my Chardonnay, my morning fog wine will show up. I can also search database for a Chardonnay, and this will give me a large list of all different types of Chardonnays. Now if I go back to the menu screen, I can also pair a wine. So let's say the wine I have is a Merlot. I can search for meals that will go with a Merlot. And the wine I have is actually the Porcupine Ridge Merlot. And let's say I want salsa and cheese dip. If I click this, it's going to take me to a recipe page through the web that will then display a recipe for salsa and cheese dip. I can also calculate my blood alcohol content after I've been drinking. So let's say I've had 2 glasses of wine. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. This will show me that I have a BAC of 0.07, I'm impaired, and I have about 4.5 hours till I'm sober, so I really should be calling a cab and not driving. Now let's say I want to get a random suggestion out of my inventory because I can't make up my mind for dinner. So I can click Surprise Me, and it will come up with one of the random wines that are already in my inventory. Now I can also say that I'm new to wine and view some tutorials and resources. So here we have video tutorials that will cover everything from wine tasting to wine gadgets or wine glasses, pretty much anything you'll need to know if you're new to the wine world. Then I can also link this application to Facebook if I want to include some friends. So right now I've already been logged into my Facebook, so my name, picture is showing up. I can say recommend WINO, and this will create a post on my wall, my Facebook wall, that basically tells my friends that I think this app is really cool. So that will have posted to my Facebook wall, and then if I look on my Facebook wall, I will see a post about WINO. So from the main screen, I can also do a quick add. And this is an easy, fast way to either add a bottle of wine straight to my vineyard or my wish list. So I can add another one to my vineyard, and basically take me to the Add Wine info page and put it back into my inventory. So now you've seen pretty much all the features that have been implemented so far for our WINO application. We hope you enjoyed them, and we hope you find them useful as a fellow Oenophile, and we thank you for watching.